What's going on, everybody? The original Mako back, and just the other day, there was a Nintendo Direct on the new Pokemon game, so I had to make a video on it. But before we get into that, be sure you check the links down below. As always, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the amazing content coming at you. Cult of the Lamb comes out very soon, and it is going to be amazing content, so I'm super excited for that. But most importantly, consider becoming a member on YouTube today. There's a bunch of different tiers that come with a bunch of different perks, and as you can see on the screen, we have a few YouTube members already. Special thank you to you guys. You guys help me be able to do what I do. I know it's not too many right now, but I promise you it makes a huge difference and really means a lot to me. So special shout out. The link's down below to become a YouTube member, so check it out. I would appreciate it. But that being said, I had a lot of thoughts about this trailer, and you're going to get to hear each and every one of them. Along with some of the thoughts from chat. So I'd be interested to hear what you guys think of the new Pokemon game. I'm going to be playing it regardless, but I want to hear some of your thoughts. So thank you guys so much for the support, as always. Hopefully you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I love each and every one of your faces, and I will catch you all in the next video. About the new Pokemon games. I've never in my life, I don't think, been so conflicted on my feelings about something. There are so many things I'm super excited for that I saw, and so many things that I'm pissed off about that I saw in this. What is this? An 11-minute? Oh no. Oh yeah, it's about a 10-minute section. So we're just gonna go through, talk about it, and then we'll get into some Last Epoch soon. So that's the plan. Also, fun fact, not a fun fact, but just a fact for you guys. Tomorrow. No. We have one or two more streams before Cult of the Lamb comes out, because I'm not going to be able to stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. And Cult of the Lamb comes out next Thursday. So we only have a couple more before we do our subathon, but it's going to be super fun. Anyway, I'm stalling for time. Let's go ahead and start watching a little bit of it so I can talk about it.
Next up, an update on the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games.
Do I need to turn this up? Is that too quiet? Hold on. No, it's not too quiet at all.
Attention, please. Today, we begin the treasure hunt. Travel across Paldea. Get to know the region.
I'll wait. I'll talk about it later. I'll wait.
The abundant nature. The rich culture. The Pokemon. And the people. Where will you go? Who will you meet?
Professor's an absolute dime. So is the Ice Gym Leader.
With you will be your Pokemon. Journey together. Learn together. Grow together. Find something to treasure.
I'm gonna get hit with an ad.
Treasure hunt begin.
Fuck you and your ads. Okay, so there's the whole trailer, all right? They're going to talk, go in detail about it, and this is where I'll break down my thoughts on a lot of different things. Once again, when they break stuff down, there's a lot of stuff I'm super excited about and a lot of stuff that I am very upset about. But regardless, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. You know, Naruto has his ninja way, right? He never gives up. What my ninja way is, I have beaten a Pokemon game from every generation, and I will do that for the rest of my life. I will. The new gimmick is lazy megas don't at you. I have some thoughts on the new gimmick, but we'll talk about it when we get there.
We're now starting to get a clearer picture of your adventures.
This is what I want my background to look like, except
I'd like to dive a little deeper into the
not just
information
Pokemon
presented.
stuff.
So let's take a closer look together, shall we?
Instead, all we have in the background is Bill's setup, and occasionally Bill. I think he drives viewers away. Just kidding. I love Bill. Okay. So let's talk about it. Let's go!
The newest titles in the Pokemon series are the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games. These titles will be open-world RPGs.
Okay, first, it's an open world RPG. There's the first little note here. Hey, you're not wrong, Alltech. You're not wrong. Well, I don't know about that, Calca. Anyway, open world RPG. Open world was what they tried to do with Legends of Arceus, and it looked like shit. Okay, I do have a Switch. I do, Ski Bite. Sitting right there. It looked awful. It looks terrible. This looks, in terms of like colors, vibrant, it looks good. You're waiting for the fully open world multiplayer game. You give a tough time buying it. Yeah. Anyway, open world RPG that doesn't look like shit. It's full of color, full of life. That's good. We love to see it.
First, for the Pokemon series. Sprawling landscapes and vibrant towns weave together to form the Paldea
It looks
region,
good.
where
The
your
region
new
looks
adventure
good.
will unfold.
The Legends of Arceus was trash, so this looks good at least.
These are the legendary Pokemon.
Here, okay, hold on. Let me hear them. Let's hear their names first, so we can start making them. So, after we hear the legendaries' names, let's get all of our jokes out of the way now. So when we actually play these games in November, we don't have to make these jokes.
Koraidon and Miraidon.
Koraidon, my nuts. Miraidon, my nuts. It's. Let's get all of our jokes out of the way. And I saw that too, Alltech. I saw that too. Looks great if we were in 2005. Okay, for an open world Pokemon game on a Switch, it looks pretty good. So yes, the legendaries have suddenly... I've been extremely turned off.
You'll rely on one of them as a partner in your adventure. Climb on.
Okay, you rely as one of them as a partner in your adventure. Which, as Alltech said, it seems to me like these aren't legendaries you're going to be like going out to catch. They're not part of the story. In a sense, they're just kind of your partner. And they're fucking motorcycles. Originally, when I just saw the dragons in the last trailer, I was excited about the legendaries. I was like, they look pretty cool. Now, if you get them at the beginning and they turn into this, what is this? After seeing it, you're more critical on these graphics? Okay, fair enough, I guess. Yeah, this doesn't look good. The dragon form looks cool. Motorcycle? It's a fucking motorcycle, man. Like, what are we doing here with these legendaries? This is probably...
You'll dash across grassy fields, move across water, and glide through the sky.
Probably my least favorite thing I saw in this entire trailer is these legendaries.
Your partner can change forms as needed while you explore every nook and cranny of the region with them.
I hate that. I hated it. I hated it.
You will be enrolling at a certain academy as a student. And a special independent study project awaits you, the Treasure Hunt. Through it, you'll embark on a journey to find treasure of your own, here in Paldea. 3 grand stories are waiting for you. One story will revolve around the familiar gym battles. You'll go to 8 Pokemon gyms and aim for the champion rank.
So this part I am actually very excited about, because hearing that there's 3 major stories to go through, and one of them is still the tried and true 8 gyms storyline, that part I think is really good. It gives you different options, different things to complete, and I think it's a much, it's a good way of kind of trying to change what they're doing with Pokemon, but also keep players who want the same thing happy. Like me, I want to have 8 gyms and an Elite Four. We're going to get 8 gyms and probably an Elite Four. But there's also 2 other big stories that you can go through. And you can, I'm assuming, based on what I've seen, do it in kind of any order you want. So that part's exciting to me. I like this part of the trailer. I think it's pretty good. They stick to the same. Yeah, I know alt tech. Once again, I'll talk about that part when I get there. But yeah, anyway, I like this part. 3 major stories that you can go through, and one of them is the 8 gyms storyline.
In these games, there is no set path you must take when challenging the gyms. Chart.
No set path when challenging the gyms, which means you can challenge the gyms in any order. We've heard that there's not a scaling. Like it's been leaked that there's no gym. The gyms don't scale. I don't understand how that's going to work. But what I do understand is Grusha, babe. So, makes up for it. Okay, let's keep going.
Your very own course along Victory Road. The other 2 stories you'll experience hold many surprises and discoveries.
You get a ride in a flaming G-Wagon with speakers all over it. Pog. Fan games have been making open world scaling gyms for years. Yeah, fan games are always better. Fan-made Pokemon games are really, really good. What's up, Pony and Samurai? Welcome in. Hopefully you guys are having a great day so far. Good to see you. And yeah, Samurai. Well, let me get the date. The dates of the tournament first, because I got a lot of stuff coming up. But if I'm free, absolutely, I'd be interested. So yeah, one of the stories involves a flaming G-Wagon with speakers that is apparently driving itself, which is something.
Discoveries as well. Which story will you begin with? How will you progress through them? It is all up to you.
Okay, so now that we're moving on to the next part, just to summarize, I like the fact that they're doing 3 different stories. One of them is still the gyms, the no scaling part. If that's true, that's not like confirmed or anything in this. But if it's true, woof. But 3 different stories that you can progress at your own pace, on your own time, is really good, and I like that part. 2 or 3 Saturdays from now? Okay, Samurai. I'll probably be able to. I'll let you know a little bit closer to the date it's happening. But I'm for sure interested. Okay, cast of characters.
Professor Sada and Professor Churro.
Oh my god. Why am I defending them? I'm not defending them. I just talked about how shit I think the legendary looks. I'm not defending them at all. I'm giving my honest opinions on everything I've seen. I like the 3-story thing. I do. I genuinely think that that's interesting. Professor Sada and Grusha, they really turned up the scale on the attractiveness level. I tell you what, my God, Professor Sada looks good. It looks good. Pay to win tournament. Good idea.
Research legends passed on in the Paldea region. Mr. Clavel is the director of the academy
guy,
you'll attend.
I don't care
And
about
Mr.
him.
Jacques is your homeroom teacher who teaches biology. You'll have your battle-loving friend, Nimona. And you'll meet
Your
Arvin,
rival is
an
fucking
upperclassman
pneumonia,
and a
the
great
disease.
cook. There's also
Fucking
Penny,
pneumonia.
a shy student in your grade. There are gym leaders
Yes!
too,
There she is!
like
Grusha!
Grusha.
Grusha! Grusha and Sada. Oh, God. Grusha's number 1.
The Ice-type gym leader. The people you meet in Paldea are sure to enrich
This
your
gnat
adventures.
is still in here.
Many different species
Okay,
of Pokemon.
sounds good,
also
Samurai.
call
Have a good
the
rest of your
Paldea
day.
Region home.
Appreciate you stopping by.
This Pokemon is the
Paldean Wooper! I got a crusher on Grusha. You know it. You know. Hey, listen. She's cute. What can I say? Fun fact. Archie's favorite Pokemon is Wooper. I sent her this, and she was very excited about it. Chocolate Wooper, baby. Chocolate Wooper.
Paldean regional form of Wooper. It lives on the land and covers its body with a poisonous film.
Oh, I killed the man.
Fido are delightfully squishy Pokemon.
Fido. It is a dog made out of dough. It is a dog made out of dough. When will you stream with it? Listen, sidetrack real quick. We recorded it. It was probably 2.5 to 3 hours of content. Me and Archie sitting right here for a YouTube video. And we were going to do ranking anime openings because there's a really cool website where you can do like head-to-head bracket style tournament ranking anime openings. Did it, and I knew it was going to get copyright struck. Or I knew it was going to get, it wasn't going to be able to be monetized on YouTube. Little did I know, not only was it not monetized, but I couldn't even publish it. It couldn't be viewed by anybody. So we made we recorded for like 3 hours. And none of it's usable. Streaming with her, I don't know. She's not a morning person. But YouTube videos, potentially, for sure. But yeah, this is it's a buttered dog biscuit. It is a buttered dog biscuit, and I would absolutely eat it. This seems like a terrible design, because if somebody was hungry enough, I would just eat this thing. I don't... I don't know. Anyway.
That are smooth to the touch. And here's Cetitan,
which
has a large body.
This might be a hot take. I haven't seen people's take on it. I kind of like Cetitan. I think it's kind of cool.
And a hard horn that can freeze it.
I do. Yeah. They're oh gosh, Pokemon eating other Pokemon. It's cannibalism at its finest. I do like Cetitan though. I do like this design. I am always a big fan of ice types. So I feel like it's going to have a secondary typing. It kind of looks ice dragony, but anyway.
Its surroundings. Of course, we also have the Pokemon from which you'll choose your first partner, Sprigatito.
Sprigatito can go to hell. If you think Sprigatito is the best of these three, unfriend. Unfollowed, unsubscribed. Sprigatito is the worst by a country mile. No, Pony. The other two are great. So we got. Hold on.
Of course, we also have the Pokemon from which you'll choose your first partner.
We've got Sprigatito. Absolute no thanks. Fuecoco. Fuecoco. Are you kidding me? Fire, little alligator crocodile guy. I always pick the fire starter first in my Pokemon playthroughs, and I'm picking him again. Although the water type does make a good run for his money, but Fuecoco, sick.
And Quacksley.
And then we've got Quacksley. I mean, look at that hair. That is absolutely just a toupee. It's not his real hair. If Pokemon was real, every Quacksley I'd go up to and try to grab it by the head and just yank its hair off, because there's no way that's real hair. But I like the design. I think it's super fucking wacky. and we love it. We love wackiness around here. Sprigato is just so basic, opposed to Fuecoco and Quacksley. So as long as you're picking Fuecoco or Quacksley, then you're still okay in my book.
Enjoy meeting lots of Pokemon. And complete your Pokédex as part of your adventure.
We're about to get hit with another ad. How sick. I do.
Nova yoga is good for school.
Lechonk, the fat pig. He was teased, or not teased, but he was shown in the last trailer. Lechonk is a good one. Big fan of Lechonk. Thanks, Best Buy. Much appreciated.
By using the Union
Yeah,
Circle,
true.
you can enjoy co-op play with
Co-op.
up to 3 friends.
Something Pokemon's
You can
never
go
had.
look for Pokemon you haven't yet discovered. Or even ride together to race across the map.
I still hate. This is the worst. This is awful. This legendary design pisses me off. But co-op does not piss me off. Co-op is cool and exciting and a good step forward, I think. As long as it's done well, you know, it's I'm sure it will be, but co-op's good. We like co-op.
Enjoy all the Paldea region has to offer
I don't know.
with family and
I don't know who
enjoy.
I don't know who at Game Freak was in charge of art, character design, animation. But usually I feel like if you're making an animation for something, you look at a real life example, right? I have never, nor will I ever see somebody in my life wave like this person is waving right here.
Enjoy all the Paldea.
Never. Who does that? Like, would it be that hard to have them just do a normal, like, hey, hello, right? Instead of just flapping that thing around, showing off the wing a little bit?
Paldea region
I mean,
has
look
to
at that.
offer with
Nobody, yeah. What is this? Hey. Anyway, side note.
family and friends.
Co-op is good. Co-op's great. We love that. Now we get to the gimmick. So, for the last, I don't know, what, 3 generations? Every generation, actually, it's probably longer than that. There's been Mega Evolutions. There's been Gigantamaxing and Dynamaxing. There's been, hey, what's up, Beef? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day so far. There was a Nintendo Direct today, which had more information on the new Pokemon games coming out in November. So we're just talking about these. Megas, Dynamaxing. What am I missing? Why am I? There's more than that, isn't there? Dynamax, Gigantamax, Megas. Anyway, every generation now kind of has a gimmick. Nintendo D's. Beef, you missed it. The legendary Pokemon's name is Coridon. Or Coridon. Coridon these nuts. Anyway. So the gimmick for this generation is Terrastilize. They'll pronounce that in a second. I think it's Terrastilize. So it's a little bit different from Gigantamax and Dynamax because every single Pokemon can Terrastilize. So I'll let it explain itself a little bit. Also, we get a fun little view of Lechonk here, who almost has as big of nostrils as I have. Almost. Not quite.
The Terrastal phenomenon makes Pokemon shine like gems.
So, I'll kind of explain this a little bit, but they're going to explain it again in a second. And Alltech kind of talked about it. So they all turn into a gem, and depending on their type, they get a hat that has something to do with that type. Now, every single Mon of, let's say, fire type is going to get this exact same hat. So yes, it would have been cool if they had different designs, but I also can kind of understand the fact that they can't make an alternate design for every single Mon in the game. So their options were either we make a few Pokemon that can Terrastilize and we give them cool, unique designs, or we make every Pokemon Terrastilize and they all have the same kind of hat style. I probably would have preferred the unique, and only a few Pokemon can Terrastilize, kind of like Dynamaxing or Gigantamaxing. But I can't understand how they can't make an alternate look for every single Pokemon in the game. Anyways, let's keep talking, because this isn't the part I'm excited about with this feature.
All Pokemon in the Paldea region are able to Terrastilize, which can provide a boost to a Pokemon's type and make its moves stronger.
I think they look cool. I wish they were more unique, but I think they still look cool.
Some Pokemon will change type when they Terrastilize.
This part's important.
What type they become seems to depend on that Pokemon's Terra type. For example, an Eevee would typically remain normal type after Terrastilizing, but there could be Eevee that become grass or water type after Terrastilizing.
This part excites me. This is something I'm very excited about. So, every Pokemon has a Terra type for when they Terrastilize. Okay. Terrastilize is my new favorite word. So every Pokemon has a type, but there could be species of the same Pokemon, like Eevees, that have different Terra types, which is cool because as somebody who really likes loot-based games, and you have to go on the hunt for the perfect roll on your, let's say, take Destiny, for example. You want to find a gun that has the perfect perks for you, right? And you have to keep grinding that gun until you get that perk. You can kind of now do that in a much smaller scale, but still do that with Pokemon, because you can be like, man, I really want an Eevee that has a water Terra type. And you kind of have to grind through Eevees until you get one that has a water Terra type, which is pretty cool, I think. So it's kind of a fun little way to add a little bit of grinding for people who want to, and have like the perfect Mon, essentially. So I like it. I'm a fan.
We hope you'll try to catch Pokemon with rare Terra types.
I will. Thank you, lady. Terra raid battles seem kind of cool too.
Pokemon that have rare Terra types are more likely to appear in Terra raid battles.
So, is the game type going to be tied to IVs like in Powers, though? If so, can it be better? That's true. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait to find out. So, raid battles. This is something that Sword and Shield had, and I was not a big fan of. I mean, I thought it was somewhat of a cool concept, but didn't work as well in practice. The new ones seem like they're going to be much better because, as it'll say in a second, you don't have to like go turn like mon by mon and wait for everybody to make their moves. You're able to heal and use your attacks on your own time, as it'll say, which I think is cool. And finding, more rare Terra types in raid battles is very similar to how Gigantamaxing worked, so.
You can challenge Terra Pokemon in these battles with up to 3 other trainers. This is a new kind of raid battle, where you can attack or heal with your own timing without having to wait for your allies.
Your own timing, I think that's really important and a very, very good thing.
Try to cooperate with your allies to get the upper hand in these battles.
Put his nose pass in it? I hope not.
After you successfully defeat a Terra Pokemon, you'll get the opportunity to catch it for yourself.
So it's just like the other raids, but slightly better because of the own timing thing. I think the timing is a big deal.
We've kept all the things you love about Pokemon, while evolving the adventure you can have in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet.
Grusha! Grusha and
Hope you
Sada!
look forward to the day you set out on your adventure.
Best Mon other than Snorlax? No, best Mon is Metagross. Second best Mon is Giratina. Cut and dry. So, that's it for the trailer. To summarize, the new legendary design is awful. It's god awful. If you get the legendary right from the beginning too, that's a terrible decision. I hate it. I hate it. I just hate it. One of the most satisfying things about getting through the story is getting to those legendaries that you can catch. Which, maybe it's still like that, but the way they worded it makes it seem like that's not going to happen. Plus, the design is just not cool. Second, the 3 different stories I think is really, really nice. I love it. Having 3 different stories while keeping the 8 gym leaders thing is nice. Apparently, the gym leaders don't scale. Maybe that's true. Maybe it's not. Hopefully they do. But yeah. Third, the co-op is Pog. We love the co-op. Great. Cool. Some of the new Pokemon that they've shown look cool. The new Wooper, I think, is fun. A poison type Wooper is kind of cool. Say Titan is cool. The dog, whatever. I'm never going to use that in my life. The new Terrastilized forms are... I like that each Pokemon can have different Terra types. Like, Eevee can have a normal Terra type, a water, a grass. I think that part's really cool. The design is okay. Could have been better. Overall, I'm going to play it. Regardless of what they showed, I was going to play it anyway. I think I'm a little bit more excited for this than I was for Sword and Shield. I think I've seen more that I like from this, opposed to Sword and Shield, but we'll kind of see. There'll probably be one more Nintendo Direct before the release, I would think. You're all about the chonk. God, I can't wait to grind out a shiny Lechonk. Man, I can't wait. But yeah, those are my takes on it. Excited about some things, hate other things. You know, you can't please everybody.